fire, you're gonna watch it burn. Try to save yourself like you always do. Every bridge we build, you think it's just to burn it down, just burn it down.
Hey guys, it's BatChat back again. I'm sorry for the slouching content, but I've had some family come in over the last week, and I've been kind of having to juggle hanging out with them and working on content, and content comes second to family. So today we're going to take a look at a replay sent in by Kenny Atsuhater, and he is driving today in the Sheridan. Now I know the Sheridan got nerfed in the newest update 7.0, and it's getting its engine power reduced and its rocket mobility reduced as well. But right now, this is the patch just before that. This is 6.9, and the Sheridan is still practically the best mobile tank at Tier 10. It's got that ridiculous, capability with rockets, and it's got that monstrous alpha damage that just makes it terrifying for any other tank that it's coming up against. And right now, Kenny is just taking it kind of nice and slow, and he is going to put on an absolute masterclass today with the rockets. It's going to be absolutely beautiful, so I hope you guys are ready for that. Now, an IS-4 does certainly present a problem for Sheridans. Unless you're very, very skilled with rockets, it's going to be a lot more difficult to hit an IS-4 properly, because of the reduced pin, of course. When the Sheridan first came out, I believe it had 350 millimeters of pin, and the devs decided that was a bit too much for the tank. Now it's slightly reduced. I believe it's around 300 right now. So if you can shoot up and try to acquire a flat angle on a tank like the IS-4, you have a good chance of going in, but we all know the IS-4 and how troll it can be, so there's always a chance that it won't go in. But they do manage to go ahead and take it out, and the Jaegeru has sustained some pretty significant damage in that fight, down to 700 health, and Kenny's platoon mate over there is on very low health as well. I love what he does right here, though. He was originally looking to flank the others, but he takes an opportunity shot here on the WZ-121 and puts him down to a one-shot. So that makes another tank in the game an easy takeout when he gets the chance. Now this team is not looking so great. They've pretty much lost the high ground, and they've been flanked at this point. And Kenny's thought process here is pretty good. He goes ahead and takes out another one of the opposing Reds, and keeps it level between the teams. We're 5v5 at the moment. And now the biggest threats are obviously the big TDs, the Jaegeru, the Hammer, and the 263 that's sitting over there. They've got the most health and can really pose a problem for the tanks on his team. And Kenny is just focusing the Jaegeru while he is still out in the open. Again, showing us just a beautiful use of the missiles. And I know you can put a really good showing on with the missiles if you have like an iPad or a PC that you're using. It's a kind of a struggle, at least for me it is, when using it on mobile, when using it on my phone. I can't quite get it to work correctly, but when I see stuff like this, it just makes me wish that I'd bought a new iPad. And what I like here that Kenny's doing is he's still trying to help his teammates with the Jaegeru, but he is keeping an eye on the Sheridan there on the right. Kind of sucks that the grill goes and dies to the Sheridan. I don't know if he just wasn't paying attention or whatnot, but he does end up getting killed, and Kenny ends up taking a shot from the 263 there, who I will point out was using HE, and the Sheridan has this spaced armor on the back, which pretty much makes it impervious to HE. And unfortunately, though, despite that, he did get set on fire. So right now, we're down to a 2v3. It's two Sheridans, both Kenny and Demirect, versus a 263 on the left, a Sheridan there in the middle, and the Hammer on the right, which, as you can hear, just shot and whiffed on Kenny there. And Kenny's going to take that opportunity to go ahead and bring it down to a 2v2. And he is going to make use of the mobility of the Sheridan to go ahead and get around the 183. And because we all know the 183 has like a 20-second reload, Kenny knows he has just about enough time to go ahead and track the 183 and then move down to a place where the 183 cannot get enough gun depression to shoot him. we're about to see another fantastic use of the missiles. Now, keep in mind, for the newer players on my channel, you have to be able to see the enemy tank in your reticle lit up to be able to get a lock with the missile. So Kenny's brought it down to a 1v1 here. The 263 has about 1100 health, and for some reason the 263 just decides to fire there. Kenny's going to try to take an opportunity shot here while he's reloading, but unfortunately APCR has a bit of a weird normalization angle, meaning that even with moderately angled surfaces, APCR is more likely to bounce than, say, heat or AP. So usually that's why APCR is bouncing off gray areas even when they're gray. So he's going to go ahead and bait the 263 into approaching him from that side, shooting the track, locking him down, making him waste a repair kit, and rotating as you should be doing. He is showing a masterful example of how to outplay a turretless tank destroyer. And with that, he takes down the 2v1, defeating both the Hammer and the 263, securing 5 kills, getting himself a mastery badge and 7.4k damage, which is great. Unfortunately, he had a game not too long ago that was 8.9k damage, but he didn't manage to record it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. It was pretty fantastic. He shot 18 shots. He hit all 18 and pinned 16. Overall, an absolutely fantastic replay. If you guys have any replays to send me, the link to my email is down below. You can just send them to that. Other than that, I hope you guys had a really good time watching this. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will catch you guys next time.